Hello, Virgo friends. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with another weekly reading for the week starting February the 8th. It's a new moon on the first day, on Monday, until February 15th. From the 8th to the 15th, I have here with me two decks. The Egyptian Tarot, which is produced by an Italian, this deck is specifically produced by an Italian publishing house, so there is the Italian writing that is true to the Egyptian Tarot's designs, Italian style, let's say. These are pre-shuffled. I'm just giving it a little go, and I'll open them. And I have to complement this, the Neapolitan deck that I see works better with it. And to top off the reading, I have the Emerald Runes here, Bag of Tricks, my Emerald Runes that work well with this Egyptian deck, and I'll cast those at the very end to crown the reading. Let's see what the week holds in store for you. Every single reading so far has been so important. Wow. Okay. All right. It's transformation again here too. You're walking through a gateway. You are walking through a gateway that may, and I keep repeating myself, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Finances is that is the watchword, but it is of a spiritual nature. You're walking through an important gateway that is going to change your life. It's going to change your life, the way you view spirituality, the way you use spirituality for your means, as a means to buttress your finances. You know, how you do your business is going to change in relation to the way you consider your spiritual nature. Okay. You have the power to do that this week. You have the power. There will be one difficulty, and the difficulty has to do with not looking back. And that will be something that will hinder you, and it's the outgoing card. Okay, so I'm going to show you these cards now. The first card is the Queen of Cups. It's water sign, water energy. Next to that is the Death card. Then we have the King of Cups. There's a couple here. The King and Queen of Cups. This occurred to another, I believe it, I can't remember now. The King and the Queen, they are looking in separate directions, and there's the Death card in between. They're definitely a couple, but there is a separation between them. It's as if they're a couple, they don't even know it. And here I have 1, 2, 3, a progression of coins. 3 of coins. Look at this beautiful card. 3 of coins in the middle. The 2 of coins. Look at that. So there's to be love from these cards. And the Ace of coins. Now the last 3 cards. The card of strength. The 8 of Pentacles, which came out so many times in these week's readings with other signs. 8 of Coins, and the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords is the worrisome card for me because it seems as if, well, you know, I have to say the diagonal from the Queen to the Swords, it is the female component of the relationship that has, you know, that will be threatened with that insidiousness of not looking back or looking back in a certain way, but looking back you will. And, you know, even if just for trying to reassess how things took place, that is the Queen, the 2 of coins, and the King, the 7 of Swords. in a row, but it also pertains, because it's mirroring, the Queen is mirroring the 7, the King as well, the male component of this relationship is also mirroring the 7. He too will be prone to look back. Both of them have their hands full with their financial issues and with their livelihood, both of them. Death in terms of a transformation, but it's a menace here. It's a menace because, all right, it's not a death menace. What I'm looking at I'm looking at the triangle. I'm looking at the death, the strength, and the swords. The transformation is inviting you both as a couple to reunite. But where do they reunite? The cards tell us they reunite on the 2 of coins. What is the 2 of coins here? The 2 of coins is a juggling act. The 2 of coins, we'll take a look at the card, and you could even understand about just the images here, even if it's not the Rider-Waite tarot. All right, here we have one eye, risk. There's a risk here. This animal, it looks like a monkey, it looks like a frog, it looks like, there's a mixed breed here. It's as if there were a mixed breed. Hieroglyphics. Now, they're elements. They're talking about elements and changing elements. The changing elements. They're both invited to change. There's harmony in this 8 of coins. The harmony lies within the fact that there is water, a vessel, a lighthouse, and there's harmony. There's equilibrium here. There's equilibrium in a 2. Everything seems to be balanced. Even the odd nature of a hybrid animal there is balanced. And so what we do have then is the imbalance of the beginning, the Ace of Coins, and the 3 of Coins, a foundation, initial step. There's an imbalance between the beginning and an initial step, as if you're not there yet, but you are there. No, we're not there. Yes, we are, but we did this and that. So, it's as if this couple is both in a position of not wanting to turn back, but they do. They're trying to find balance, but they don't. They have the will and the strength to do it, but they have difficulties set out by themselves. It's a very odd, layered spread, Virgo, this week. It's a passing stage. It's not as, for many other signs, the readings that I was getting was that, it's the most important week of your life this year and all of that. No, this is not it is an important week, but for you, it's a matter of walking on that tightrope and trying to make decisions, balanced decisions. But it's not that grade, We do have a transformation here, but it involves another person, and the transformation involves the relationship and the way you both are sort of dancing around the idea of equilibrium within that. It's as if you're on a cylinder block of a cylinder wooden block. Then there is a wooden platform on top. You put your feet on it. In order to stay balanced, it takes a lot of effort. One person, it takes a lot of effort. If you put 2 people on there, it takes an extremely amount of effort. And you're feeling it this week. You're feeling sort of the burden about, you're almost believing, both of the parties are thinking that perhaps this is not even worth it. I have so much to do. Perhaps it's not even worth it. A lot of equilibrium here is offered. There's the promise of equilibrium here. The idea is to avoid what? Avoid looking back. Let's see at the negative side to that coming together stage. All right, I have here the Neapolitan cards. Isn't it cute that the Knight of Wands came out? You see the horse is trying to look back. The Knight is trying to look back, and they're going nowhere, you see. The Two of Swords and the Six of Swords, all right? They're sort of saying, all right, if we need to make decisions, individually I'm talking now, individually we need to make the decision to move to a better place, to move to a different place, or else even individually we will get nowhere. And this is what the cards are telling us. I'm going to take the Neapolitan cards on this Eight of Coins. All right, yeah, interesting. Isn't it interesting? We have the Two of Coins, again, right under the Two of Coins, on that Eight of Coins, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Look, you're hurting, both of you are hurting. We got that, we have that, we understand. I mean, look, this is the way they're positioned. They're not having one thing, they're looking opposite ways, you know. But the two is coming again, this Two of Coins again, and it's the notion of change and equilibrium at the same time, you know. Unfortunately, what you would like, both of you, both parties, is to get to the root of the cause, the root of the matter, the root of the love, the root of why are we here? Both of you. You're both going on three different levels. What? What's going on? Why have we met? Do we have a job to do together? Do we have, you know, are we to come together? Why? I can't, you know, I can't take this person. This person drives me nuts. I can, you know, he or she, they're just irking me. Why? What is the meaning behind it? These are the questions that will come up this week for you. Both. I'm going to take the okay, now, I have Björk Mörkstave, ink, and Thurisat Mörkstave. So what they're telling me is that there is an initial success. There's an initial success. It's so important that it will make itself felt negatively, let's put it that way, because it's going to gnaw at you. The idea that that other person is there, you don't understand fully the reason why. And also, they're telling me that this is not going to mark the beginning. This is just going to progress you forward for another period when that will develop. But ink right in the middle is telling me and telling you, Virgo, that it's a success. Even though you're not looking at each other, you both know that spiritually there is substance there. And even if you don't know why, you're on the right path. Both of you are on the right path in order for you to come together. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends. I do hope this is of help for you for the week. And until we read again,